The tutorial today is going to show you how to create a treat box card using the template provided. We're going to start with an 11 3/4 by 6.5 inch sheet of cardstock. This will be your base for your treat box card. And using the template, we're going to score along the designated lines. The first one being at 3.5 inches. Slide it over. Another 3.5 inches. 1.5 inches. 3/4 of an inch. 1.5 inches. And another 3.25 inch. It's going to leave you a 1/4 inch tab left on the edge. We're going to turn it and score it again 3/4 on each of the lengths of the cardstock. Here and here. Okay. Now we're going to use our cutter and we're going to trim off 8.5 inches from the front part of the card. Here's the box section and here's the front flap of the card, and we're going to cut off starting from the front flap up 8.5 inches. So from here, and you can use your score line as a base. There's a score line right here, and that's what I'm cutting up to. 8.5 inches, and we're taking 3.25 inch off each side. That. And we'll trim off the two little tabs like that. And here's your base. And I'm going to turn it so my box is on the left hand side, and I'm going to fold my scores so, and I'm going to trim between each of the tabs. This will make the little flaps, and the very last one we can cut that off completely. And we're going to remove that corner. It's the little 1/4 inch tab left over. We don't need that. Cut that. So now we have our flaps for the box. Here's your box. Here's the flap. And I'm going to cut off a diagonal shape here on the front of the flap. Just going to kind of mark it right here. That's where I'm going to start, and I'm going to cut along to the very top corner of the card. Here's my score, my fingernail mark, and here's the corner. I'm just going to trim that. Here is my box card. Now that we have the base of the box completed, you can add decorative paper to the front flap and to the top of the box. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make the windows in the box. I'm going to add a piece of decorative paper right to the top. And I'm going to use a sticky strip, a Post-it note, and I'm going to punch on the sticky side with the shape of the punch that I'd like. This is the shape of the window I want to create on my box. And I'm going to just apply it, the sticky, where I want to punch the hole. I'm going to fold back this small 1/4 inch strip, and then I'm going to slide my punch right up, match up the Post-it, and then punch. And that'll create your little window. If you'd like to create another window, just repeat the same process as your Post-it note here, and then punch with your decorative punch. Remember to use a punch that's less than 1.5 inches wide. The bigger the hole, the less stable your box will be, and more than likely your objects will fall out. Now we'll just go ahead and embellish the rest of our treat card box. After you've covered the front of your treat box card and you're ready to assemble, you simply apply adhesive to this 1/4-inch strip on the side of the box. Fold it in, and it's going to meet up. The edge of the box base will meet up with this extra score line you created. You're just going to match up the edges like so. And then you'll apply adhesive to the top flap here and adhere it, and then you'll stuff your box and seal the top.